What's up? It's me, Punchy. Just got off the graveyard shift and had a minute to tell you about my buddy Neil. Good guy, tough guy, hell of a puncher. He's put more people on their backs than a Texas ice storm.
Whoa, too soon, Punchy.
You can catch Neil the 604 Atheist on YouTube every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific with his guests and their deconstruct. Oh, come on, what does this say? Deconversion stories. Just ring the bell. Let's get the show started.
Welcome everyone to the Nevan Hard After Party, and Zach is totally shocked that I was so loud. First of all, Nevan, again, thank you so much for being the guest of honor today. It was great having you on.
Thank you.
A lot of fun to talk to you. And we also have with us Zach the Ginger Snap. I just read the names, and Ellie Vader, which is great.
I didn't come up with Ellie Vader. That wasn't me.
Well, I think she's somehow invisible. Is that what's going on? She's wearing her cloak.
She went and got a beer. She thought she had enough time.
Atta girl.
I cracked a beer I cracked a second beer, so I wasn't cracking it on the screen. and then she's like, "Oh, I want another one." I'm like, okay, you do you.
Dave's like, Punchy. That's the guy that made that for me. You know what, Dave? You should get your ass in here because I have a request for you, and I sent you a link. So.
Yeah.
Why aren't you already in here, Dave?
Obey the dear leader, Neil.
He was just at work, and he actually literally works like right across the harbor here, or the river, I should say. He showed me pictures, and you can see the great big silver silos where they keep all the bodies. And I'm kidding. and I go, hey, I know those. I can see those from the front fucking door of my place. So.
Neil, we all know that Canada's fake.
Oh yeah, no, that's Australia.
Yeah, that's Australia. Yeah. No one lives there, or that because it doesn't exist.
Yeah, you guys are our pants. you guys are Canada's pants.
Valid. We also have
a little Alaska hat too. Yeah, that's right. Florida's the penis. There's actually a picture you can find with Canada with the American pants, and the Florida part is blurred out because it's like because the zipper's open and it's the Florida's the penis. It's great.
I'm scared. I'm scared to look it up. I feel like Minnesota is kind of a Venn diagram with Canada and Wisconsin. So like Canada overlaps with Minnesota, then Minnesota overlaps with Wisconsin.
Yeah. We call those two states their honorary provinces.
Ooh, good. I'm happy to hear that. We already talked about how they're the same place. Yeah.
Yep. Pants, and it comes up with just a bunch of maple leaf pants.
Maple leaf pants? Oh no. I probably have it on my phone somewhere, so if I find it, I'll send it to you.
Do it.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, I just love how Florida's blurred out because it's a penis.
I love it. Florida should always be blurred out.
Yeah. Fuck Florida. So I hope Genesis is no, she's probably not watching because she wasn't feeling very well. It's funny, she was on Florida. She was on the after party and she did the whole headbanging thing and she goes, "Oh great, now I got a fucking headache."
So fuck Florida except for Genesis.
I've met a few nice people from Florida, but let's just say that I'm pretty sure I like them because of where I met them, not because of where they're from.
Like in brackets, bodies? Because I said there's bodies in the silos.
You don't just say that out loud. Oh, over in the silo. Yeah.
Yeah. There's bodies in there. There's no bodies.
No, of course not.
What's it? I'm trying to catch up on all the chat that happened so far. Otangelo hasn't shown up. Just so you guys know, nice. I saw Gorilla there. Gorilla, I sent you a link too if you want to jump in. Otangelo sent me a message on Twitter. He's like, you should send me the link. Why? This isn't the format to have you on, right?
Is there any format to have him on?
Yeah, I mean there are debate channels, right? But I don't do debates because I get frustrated.
I still don't think there's a format.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Many people. Well, he was on just recently with somebody, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. If someone in the chat saw that, he was just on. It was like Ethan's or Justin's or the Tart Show or something. One of those guys, and he was on there chatting with something about the existence of God or some shit.
Interesting.
Yeah. He talks a big game, and he uses all sciencey sounding words, but he has no clue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't you love sciencey words?
Well, he's just going on about DNA and shit like that, right? And he has no idea. I don't even think he knows where DNA came from, for fuck's sakes. What the hell? Oh, International Freethinkers have gone live. And Outcast X. What a guy.
I think my headphones are on auto.
Apparently, they can't hear the elevator.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a great change for elevators, but we still have to do something about it.
They're gonna cut out that elevator music, guys.
The elevator music?
Yeah, the elevator.
I'm sorry. I have to do a setting thing in my... Oh, that's because I've been using this instead of my phone this time. Hopefully I don't get cut out.
Because I'm terrible at describing things, so I'm kind of grabbing a little something here. So the way we know how DNA came to be is through genomics, or genomics, however you want to pronounce it. So you can find out right in the DNA the story of how it got here. Right? It came from RNA and various assorted proteins, and it eventually evolved into what we now call DNA. You've heard the expression the RNA world, right? And people were kind of on the fence whether or not that was actually a thing. Well, they're now recently discovering that that's very well quite... Oh, what happened to them? Oh, they're fixing their internet. That's what's happening.
Okay. No, what's the RNA world? I haven't heard of that.
Oh, it was this whole thing, but it was like it was all RNA until things happened, proteins and stuff happened, and everything became DNA after that. And it's turning out, it's looking like, at least the evidence that they've gotten from genomics seems to be pointing to that's what happened. That RNA was already here, and eventually new proteins were evolved, and they joined with the RNA and created what we now know as DNA. And then the three forms of life popped out of that, which is eukarya, bacteria, and archaea, I think, are the three. So there you go. And we're eukaryotes.
Right.
So
I thought kinds couldn't change forms or something.
Oh my god. Oh, kinds. I still don't know what a kind is.
Somebody said something about kinds to me on Instagram, and I'm like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? What is a kind?
I still don't know. So whenever it came up like, what is a kind? It would always be like, okay, take 4 pictures, right? So take a gorilla, like a baboon, a chimp, and like an eggplant. Okay, which one is different than the others? The eggplant. Okay, so obviously the other 3 are the same kind. And then that was it. That's what kinds were.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, I can't.
actually, attention, they do know how RNA could have emerged in prebiotic Earth.
Did you
They actually
show
do
up?
know. Yeah, he's there now.
Stop on, Angelo.
Anyway, this isn't something I really care to get into at the moment. Anyways, yes, Atangelo, they do. I know they do. Okay, so I don't know what to tell you. Go look for it yourself.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. It's just go look up the answer. The answer is out there. Just
It was
go,
discovered. It was
just go look
discovered
it up, man. Come
It
on.
was discovered in the genome. So, and they're still working on unraveling all that stuff. There's so much more that they'll find out over the next little while.
You know what's very interesting? The Bible doesn't say anything about any of this.
Of course not.
Yeah, you know, I've been told that there's a lot of evidence in that book, you know, about genetics and where the world came from and the universe and all that, and I haven't found the chapter.
It's probably embedded in the Bible code somewhere.
Otazo
No,
says
I'm
you
sure
need.
it's in the same lost book where homosexuality.
He says you need DNA to have genome.
and where the word Christian is first written.
Genome is what's telling us where DNA came from. It's within the genome. The entire story is there. So this is a funny thing. They also go about this with evolution as well. They say, well, you can't bring us fossils. You don't need fucking fossils. It's in the DNA. It's in the genome.
Mm-hmm.
All of it is there. They don't. If there were no fossils, we'd still know that evolution was a fact because of DNA.
Also, billions of years is a really long time. A lot of stuff can happen.
I know.
In that period of time.
Yeah, it's go, well, how could a single cell turn itself into such a complex thing like a human? Well, I don't know. You heard of pregnancy?
First
Fuckhead?
of all.
Oh my God!
You heard of pregnancy? That's a single cell that turns into a human, and not in billions of years. 9 months is all it takes.
One of the more dishonest things I've heard is when it's a young Earth creationist was like, so they call it young Earth creationism, but if you think about it, 6,000 years, that's a really long time. And I'm like, oh my God, shut up. No, you do not. That is not enough time for, no. But we have civilizations older than that we can point to that are older than 6,000 years. Like it's
genomes. Oops. No. What? Anyway.
Oh, geez. Gnomes, Morty. Gnomes.
Pyramidines? Okay.
Go look it up. I guess
I'm not getting into this. This isn't what we do on the after party. We don't talk to just Otangelo in the chat. That's why I yeah, this is not what the after party is about. If you want to talk about this stuff some other time on another format, we can do that at some point. But I'm not a debater. I don't really do debates because I find okay. I don't even want to get started. The evidence is there, but some people just refuse to see it.
I can't think quick enough on for
it's
response.
not about that.
Yeah.
There's lots of stuff that I learned that I've forgotten too, so I'd have to look it up, right? But hi, Adam. Adam Wild says, "Oh, I see. What's his name in the chat?" Otangelo is, he's just another human being like the rest of us, and he's outside of all this, he's probably a good guy, and you can probably have a beer with him as long as this shit isn't brought up. You can probably have a normal conversation. But
like most people.
But this isn't the place for it because this is we come here and we talk about all kinds of goofy shit and have some fun. And Mikey should be back. Mikey had to go get mix, guys, because he ran out of mix. And I'm like, drink it like a man. What's wrong with you?
I have a shot here that I'm just
which is a totally sexist thing to say, really, if you think about it. But
yeah,
I have a shot here. Maybe I should just like take it once he gets here. It's like
just do it in front of him. And go look at that.
Or I could challenge him.
Yeah, drink it
or
straight like a
Wisconsin.
Wisconsinite.
The sexist thing, you could have me do it.
There you go. I'm an old guy, so my brain was trained back in old times. So there was just a way of thinking, and I have to think about it. And you figure by now I wouldn't have to, but sometimes I have to think about how I express myself, and sometimes the old school me comes out, and it's not meant to be insulting or anything like that. It's just it was a figure of speech, an expression that we say. Oh, we gather around a campfire with all your buddies. Oh, drink it like a man, kind of thing, right? But which really is not really a relevant thing anymore.
But who doesn't have to listen to what comes out of our own mouth and decide whether or not we should do something to change that?
Well, I should think about how I express before I just blurt shit out. But sometimes my mouth is faster than the brain. So it's just, these old expressions just fly out of my mouth. I'm like,
Well, don't hurt yourself.
Oh no, it doesn't hurt. It's just foam.
That's like Twitter
foam
me.
rubber.
I just keep typing, and then I say something, and I'm like, oh shit, oops.
He's an ape like the rest of us. Yep, that's right. He's an ape. We're all apes. Well, we're not. Well, we're part of the primate family, I guess you could say, but we're not apes.
I remember
Apes.
someone
We are
literally recommending that anytime you do something stupid, just go out somewhere, bring a banana with you, peel the banana, put it in your mouth, and tell yourself, "You're just an ape. Don't be too hard on yourself."
You said hard on.
Essentially, that's a paraphrase. But...
Actually, that just reminds me, Nevan. Your last name could have been hard on.
That's true. Kind of lucked out there.
To hard on, yeah. That's the obvious thing you should be doing.
Oh man, change your.
Go change your name.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Yeah.
As a kid, we used to do that at Valentine's Day. Hey, you don't have a hard on. You know, and you know, you're a kid. You're like, yeah. Yeah. You know, you don't have a hard on.
Everything's funny when you're a kid.
I think I heard that and didn't get it because it sounds familiar, but I'd never have made that association before.
Oh,
I know.
It's all right. I didn't get it either at first when I first heard it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm wearing a heart somewhere. Because, you know, as a kid, you get into all that sort of shit, right? I remember being, you know, like grade 1 and 2, and you're running around the classroom giving Valentines to all the girls you think are cute or whatever. Or, you know, if we go modern times, to the people you think you're cute and stuff like that. So there you go, right? And they're usually some goofy little thing, you know, that some little cartoon character. Maybe you had to fucking tear them apart, and then you sign them all personally, and you know, you're right. There's something dumb on there, some stupid Hallmark moment thing, and some Valentine's Day joke, and then after that, come over to my house, let's do it. In grade 2, so I wasn't allowed back in class.
That's great.
But no, I'm kidding. I didn't know what do it was in grade 2.
Everyone just wanted the candy. That's really why they did it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I do remember the most tired I got doing something for school that wasn't homework was the Valentine's. Although I guess there aren't too many of those things, are there?
Yep.
That's true. Oh, you missed that.
Did I?
Back in the day, before they didn't allow teachers to manhandle kids like they do now, I had a teacher that he would get so fucking mad at me sometimes. I'd be out in the hallway. He goes, "Get out there in the hallway. You stay out there, and I'll be out there in about 5 minutes or so." And I'd be out in the hallway, like just shitting my pants. It's always a good thing I brought extras. But anyways, he'd come out and he fucking grab me by the collar every time and lift me up off the ground and hold me at like his eye level. Yeah. You fucking correct my class anymore, and I'm blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, holy fucking shit! Like my feet are dangling and shit. I'm like, ah!
Because you were totally listening carefully to everything he was telling you to do and not do, and that's
no. I was pooping my pants. Remember?
Yeah.
That's why you needed the extra pair.
Sorry, I guess I was a little light on the sarcasm there.
No, we just had to highlight the shitty things.
Yeah, so that one always when he sent me out in the hallway, I knew it was coming. I have a lot of funny memories from elementary school. Remember being at the drinking fountain that was like 2 feet off the floor. I remember going through the hallways of my elementary school just to see my old teacher who still taught there at the time, and I was already past high school. And I'm walking through and I'm looking at the water drinking fountains and I go, fuck, was I that short once? They're like right on that, almost like a poodle could drink out of it without having to step up. You know, that's how short they were, right? Like, and I'm like, holy crap. And I bent down, I just about threw my back out just to take a drink out of the damn fountain. But I remember being there as a kid having a sip out of there. And one of the guys, I think this is about grade 6, I think at that point. And we were just getting shown the sex movies, you know, introduction to the sex movies and stuff like that. And it's a couple weeks later, and I didn't really pay attention because I was probably reading something about old horror movies or something in the back of the class. So I never really paid much attention to that shit. It's probably why I was terrible at it later. But anyways, I remember one of the guys, I was having a drink, and he goes, so yeah, all the classes. So do you masturbate? I go, oh yeah. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I had no idea. And they're all pointing and laughing at me. Yeah, he masturbates. And I'm like, what? So what? So when you play with yourself, and I'm like, I play with myself all the time. Break out my Lego, and my dinosaurs. So like, what are you talking about? No, like with your pee-pee, that kind of thing, right? I go, oh, the whole second. Now I get it, kind of thing. I go, yeah, I refuse to answer that question. And then I got beat up after school.
What Neil's trying to say is that he was masturbating. Before masturbating was cool.
That's right. Exactly. Wait, it's cool now?
Thought so.
Oh, I know. I remember talking to my dad about it. I said, and he's like, don't worry. It's perfectly natural. It's normal to masturbate, just not at the dinner table.
Right.
my first sex talk with my dad was when something like this. We were sitting in a car, and I think we were waiting for my brother to get done with whatever the fuck he was doing, and he just looks at me and he's like, so you want to talk about anything? I'm like, huh?
Sure.
What are you talking about? Like,
I want to talk about all the money you're going to put in my bank account.
Yeah. So if you ever wake up in the middle of the night and you need to like change your pants or anything, you can talk to me about that if you want to. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? That was the gist of the conversation. As far as it went.
I never understood why they call that shit the birds and the bees.
Yeah, you never really had that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty sure neither of them have sex with each other.
No.
Pretty sure. Can't be positive, I guess. Like
be positive. I see what you did there. Yeah, I oh, hey, look, it's a Mikey.
Hey, look, take a shot.
It's got a hoodie on.
Mike,
Did you get your?
to a shot.
Did you get your mix there, wuss?
Whatever. I have to take this.
No, you don't.
That's true.
So everybody can hear Ellie. I have my right ear headphone in my left ear. It's like slowly is just popping.
Do you want to trade headphones? Because it's not like it matters which one I have.
That would probably be the better idea.
She knows how to logic. I don't.
Why don't you just put it in your other ear?
It's literally...
Well, I had it over here, and then no one could hear her because the microphone was only activating on the right ear for some reason. And
Gotcha.
Or maybe it's just when we both talk that we can't, so it only activates one. In any case, it works better this way.
I didn't know that there was an ongoing thing. I apologize. It seems to be a domestic issue. I will let you guys settle that.
She's smart, me dumb. She's smart, me dumb. That's what's going on. Anyways, Mikey, I have to try
smart, me dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is that?
I have to challenge you to a shot.
I do a shot? Okay.
Yeah, but he's got baby throat, remember?
Yeah, me and shots don't go well together.
That's the challenge. All right. I'll respect
I
that.
I can make a very strong drink. But it's got to have a little something in there.
What you drinking, Mikey?
Well, I need a new cup. Hold on.
Rum.
Always rum. Why is the rum gone?
Why is the rum gone?
Why is the rum gone?
Because you drank it?
Why is the rum gone?
Don't look at me. I don't know where you live.
Oh.
It feels so weird to have the microphone like right there.
I
You think I'd be used to it by now. But I never even when I first started doing this, I didn't even have one of these. This is like one of the things that Patreon was enabled me to get, right? So.
Nice.
Yeah, but now it's a different story. I only see very, very little of that because most of the Patreon does this, and I can't stop them from doing it. But they take anything I make and it goes to the people that I'm a patron of first, and then whatever's left comes my way, right? So,
Oh,
That's
interesting.
interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
That
Which
sounds a
I'm
little
fine with.
pyramid schemy to me, but
Well,
No,
in a way, I get it.
I know why
because-
they're doing it. Yeah, it's so that they avoid the bank transfer fees. I'm sure that there's
Right.
those.
Right. They can
It's
take
not the
whatever
same 'cause
available
there's
money
no
is there.
pyramid shape.
Yeah.
no, we don't do pyramids. It's all triangles here. Pyramid schemes sound complicated. They have square bottoms. No square bottom here.
Oh, geez,
Isn't
you
it-
just emptied that entire bottle into
Like I
Isn't
said,
it a
can't do
triangle
it.
isn't it a triangle that we just move over to the other side? How many degrees is that? I don't know how many degrees that is.
I don't know what you're
What's
saying.
1/3? What's 1/3 of 180?
So
60.
a three-sided die is different from a pyramid because
Yes.
you could have three triangles that
mhm.
all touch, but a pyramid assumes a square bottom for the most
Correct.
Well, no, I was gonna say it's an upside down pyramid, but that doesn't make a pyramid. So I was saying if you rotate it 1/3 of 180 degrees, then you have still a pyramid. It's just a
No worries.
just a
No
different
worries.
Pyramid.
I got a D4 here. We can test this out.
Mhm.
Nice.
4.
Yeah.
That is what it's called, even though
Yeah.
I can't get it still, but it is called a D4.
It's
And
got
so
4
every time I
sides.
hear roll a D4 in D&D, I look for like
It's
a
got 4
four-sided
sides.
Yeah.
It's got 6
which
sides.
isn't a thing because it's 6 sides. Exactly. But that's what happens in my brain is I just don't realize that fact for like a good 30 seconds.
Nice.
Mhm.
That's the tri-die.
No,
That's the
that is
D4.
4 sides.
That's
It
yep,
is.
D4.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
thought you meant
you
like it's
do
just a
what I did
regular
all the
dice.
time.
Yeah, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the bottom.
Yep. And
Hang
then it's,
on.
Or 1, 2, 3, and then the bottom.
Just
and that's
let me-
whatever the odd number out is the number that you rolled.
I gotta rejig here. I did this earlier and scrambled everything up. There we go.
This one's pretty sweet because I don't know if I'll be able to zoom in on this. Here, let me detach the camera. Let's do it. All right, let's see.
Behind the scenes, backstage.
So if you take a
Backstage Mikey.
gander at this old boy. Focus.
All right.
Mm.
So whatever number's on top on all the sides, that's your winner.
That's beautiful.
That's a really nice one.
It's
Is that-
birdie.
Is that plastic or is that like
It's metal.
that's metal? Okay, it
Yeah.
looks metal. Yeah.
Mikey's metal, man. He's all about metal.
Brutal. This is the most brutal dice set I could find.
Brutal. I don't even know where my fucking old D&D dice is. I have the old cheesy ass clear green in a little tube classic that I got in like 1984.
I don't know if it'll show up.
I don't
but
even know where it is.
I bought some druid spell cards.
Ooh, look at you.
Nice.
So I have all my spells at the ready. And they have
That's
the
a lot of
level.
spells.
They have the level of the spell on the back. So I'm like, oh, okay. Now I'm level 3. So boop, 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 and then I can pick them out.
a D3, a D2.
Yep. So a D3 is you take a D6 and you can do it 2 ways. You can do it so 1, 2, 3 is 1, 2, 3, then 4 is 1, 5 is 2, 6 is 3. Or you can do it 1 and 2 is 1, 3 and 4 is 2, and 5 and 6 is 3.
Oh, so technically it's still not a D3.
You're still rolling the 6-sided dice though. Yeah.
Right.
Although like some companies have actually like made like weird shaped like D3s. They're not like
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what
uniform all the way together.
3-sided.
Hang on.
So is a D2 and R2?
Stop it.
1 second.
Let's see.
A D2 is just a coin. You flip it.
I was
but
just gonna
R2D2.
say, yeah.
That was what I was gonna say.
Oh,
So let me break out I got my deck of cards right here.
3-sided. I don't know that there's a 3-sided 3D object. I don't think it's physically possible.
No, it wouldn't be. No, it wasn't like it wasn't like the same sides or anything. It was just like a weird, like it was like a cone basically, and like instead of being round, it was like 1, 2, 3.
So Neil, I have to yell at you for your physics talk earlier.
Why?
You misspoke.
Why?
It is possible to go faster than the speed of light. It is impossible to go faster than the speed of light in a vacuum, because if I run light through water, it's going dramatically slower. If I run it through a diamond, it's going even slower. So you could go faster than the speed of light if it goes through things, but in a vacuum, there is nothing that can pass it. Just had to geek out on you there, bro.
Back to the dice. I know what he's trying to say.
Now too.
I got these dice from a case of beer.
These dice?
These dice. I got these dice from a case of beer. A type of beer that you see me drink on the show called Pilsner. And their colors are yellow, red, and green. And they have little bunnies on the cans that are usually in a different place, and you have to find where the bunnies are. At least that's what they used to do. I don't think they do that anymore. But they came out with game dice, and the number ones are all bunnies. So
fun buns.
There you go. So I got.
In other words, if it's an epic fail, then you get just a whole lot of rabbits.
So is this?
No, I got this one and a Christmas cracker. So I have an extra one. And I can't find
those dice are for Magic the Porn, right? Magic the Porno?
No.
Yes.
But,
yes.
Porno the Gathering.
Porno the Gathering. But Theo goes, Neil's gonna Yu-Gi-Oh us. I see what you did there. I got these fairly recently. These are what they call them oricas, which means they're renderings of cards. They're not legitimate play cards. And these ones are made out of metal, like a gold, and they cost quite a bit of cash. But I have these ones here, which is a gold Blue Eyes White Dragon,
cool,
beautiful,
and a gold Dark Magician, and a gold Dark Magician Girl. So these are pretty cool, and I use them as markers. What's that?
This is a 3-sided 3D object.
Oh.
It's almost like a football.
Except if you have rounded sides, then you have many sides.
You have infinite sides.
Yeah, so
I forget what
it's not really 3-sided at that point.
Yeah, pi equals 4. Didn't you guys know?
Gold bricks, I believe. So if gold just suddenly appeared in front of you, would you
that's it.
Neil turned
an alien.
Neil's trying to tell us all that he's rich.
He turned his bricks into gold
with his cards.
He turned play cards into gold.
Turn play cards. Well, some of them actually have gold printing on them. These are markers. You put these in the middle of because they have a new type of summoning in Yu-Gi-Oh! And these ones all have little gold things around them.
Ooh,
nice.
These are place markers. So. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And then I had,
in other words, we're not wrong.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. But I had a Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel. A lot of times I'd have the fans make gifts for me and stuff like that. And they'd take a card, like one of my favorite cards. And you guys are going to love this because my favorite card for the longest time, and I collected, I think, something like, I have about 7,000 or 8,000 of them. Most of them were just giving me, no. Bacon Saver. Right? But somebody sent me one that they made and they turned it into a rainbow prismatic.
I like that.
Nice.
Right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
My favorite card would be Tofu Saver.
Tofu Saver. Better be bacon flavored tofu.
No.
What do you mean no?
I'll go for the bacon flavored tofu.
She'll take the bacon.
I had somebody make the style of the cards that you see in the anime itself. Somebody made me copies of some of the cards that I used to play in a chaos deck that included Lightsworns, and then so I had like the old anime style Judgment Dragon, and the anime style Dark Arm Dragon,
Nice.
and Tour Guide from the Underworld anime style, just like on the TV show, like on the cartoons.
Easy, Neil. Like, I know we're buds, but we will not call anime cartoons and cartoons anime. That is a line in the sand.
All right,
Mikey
you're
does
right.
have a really good point.
You are right.
I would really
You're right.
love a set of Bleach play cards with all the
Bleach?
different monsters.
I
from
love
Bleach.
Chinese cartoons. Anime.
It's not cartoons, it's anime. I mean, anime.
Anima of the state.
And once in a while, I get a card that somebody just wanted to draw on and make for me. So there you go.
That's the
Nice.
Neil card.
And then somebody made one because they found out I was a blood donor. So they made a token, blood token, which I thought was kind of cute. Yeah, it was kind of neat having a Yu-Gi-Oh!
And it's
channel.
worth 5,000. Okay, I'm done. That's it.
I think anime gets a bad rap. I think
Why?
it really
It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
I like
actually.
anime. Anime's awesome.
I think we all do, but I think there's a lot of people who look at it like, why don't you go watch Barney while you're at it? It's like, yeah, I would not show a lot of the shit that I watch in the anime sphere to children.
No.
It is
No.
dark.
No.
It is
No.
bloody. It is graphic in every way you can imagine. It is not.
And in the best
folk chores.
situation, you have onsen. I'm probably mispronouncing that horribly.
What is it?
But so in Japan, from what I understand, some amount of nudity is just normal, and it's fine
Right.
in even childhood things. But here in America, that isn't a cultural thing, and so
Right.
there are some anime which would be child appropriate if you don't mind nudity, and so there's that whole piece to it too.
And I mean, we can't really like culture shame anyone because I cannot go to a single grocery store without some brat laying down in the cart with his tablet on 11, watching some annoying ass show. I'm like, headphones. I don't want to hear this shit. I don't care what you're trying, Peppa. I don't care what you're up to. Okay, shut up. You're just as annoying as the people, like the list of people we were trying to find reasonable punishments for when they walk around talking on their phone on speaker, holding it out to hear and just yelling. It's like, shut up. Other people are trying to shop.
Just put some headphones in. It doesn't take much.
I just answer the questions in the conversation.
That's a good idea.
It was on speaker. I assumed it was for all of us.
Yeah, just make sure it's wildly inappropriate.
Oh boy, this deck.
No,
is so
honey. No, honey, I'm on my way home from work now. Yeah, come back to bed. Dump that loser. Come back to bed. I thought you said you guys were finished. Grab the lube. It's time for round 4. Just ruined my life.
Thank you. That was way better than the attempted jokes I was failing to come up with.
It's a
Honey, if you have to
very
go back home, don't forget the toys. Bring back the toys.
yeah, and wash them off this time. Brought that shit in here smelling like it came out of the Oscar Mayer plant. Get it out of here.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
When
Put your toys away, Neil.
Neil the 604 Atheist show Supernovas.
So Otangelo has finally stricken my ire. We travel faster than light all the time in our starship. You just need someone to pedal really hard. Otangelo, I leave you
Pedal
alone.
to the metal, dude.
What does that even mean?
Oh, you know what? It's the
Oh,
Otangelo.
yeah, no. Yeah, that's
Just
not
got that.
yeah.
Well played. Well played.
Otangalones.
Because there's the Neelians.
Did he leave? Did Otangelo
No, I'm right here.
leave?
Oh, yeah, I think you did.
I do like the idea for the T-shirt for the Neelians. It's like I want to believe, and then like really small in gods, but I just don't.
Mm. Is our mic still shitty?
No, it's fine.
Nope.
No, you're good.
No? Okay.
You guys want to see something funny?
Uh-oh.
I had somebody had we use play mats like they do in Magic the Gathering and stuff like that, right? So your cards don't get all shitty, right? So somebody had one made for my channel, and I'm a Lightsworn player usually, so they had this one made. It has my channel on it. Sarah's 13. You're a rock and roll Yugi tuber, because that's what we used to call ourselves as Yugi tubers. I think that was the first time I really sort of got that taste of what it was like to be known, I guess, because you'd have kids coming up to you asking you to sign their cards.
You do stick out, Neil, especially to children.
Yeah.
You're 3 times their height. You have cool hair.
3 times their height.
They would just bow to the obelisk of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Obelisk.
And they're really curious why you're not with your biker gang.
Yeah,
probably
pirate ship, or the pirate ship.
Viking, biker, pirate. I get it all.
I'm still catching up on Vikings. I think.
What season are you in?
I think I'm on season. Let me look. Because I
season 2.
No, I'm past 2. Damn, I have to look now. It's bugging me. But that show, if you guys haven't watched that, I don't know if it gets better or worse, but I like it so far.
Look at this. There's good streams going on now, guys. So you might want to maybe check out some of the other ones.
That's rough. There's no way I'm only on season 4. Hold on.
We're on season 4.
That can't be right.
Oh, everything starts to go crazy at season 4, buddy.
I thought it was further than that.
It's only 6
started watching
seasons.
it, but she didn't like it as much because it's a little more gory than she would like.
There's a lot of boobies
really
in the
suck with
beginning.
gore. I can do everything
Not that
except
bad.
gore, honestly, when it comes down to it.
Spartacus was way worse.
Let me just put that on my list.
Spartacus
like
was
that
just
either.
some guy getting his face cut off.
Yeah,
It
I have
gets
to
better.
find different times to watch shows that I like.
If you can
I should just watch them in VR.
You're making that sound really bad, you know.
It's not that bad. No.
No, so
We spend a lot of time together, okay?
so the implication was you like have to find times when we're not together to watch all the shows you like, but there wasn't an all in there. It was just left
I'm
out
sorry.
that it wasn't all the shows,
I gotcha.
and so it was
My
really
bad.
easy to miss.
My bad.
I'm not gonna front.
Yes,
I
all
have
the shows that I like.
I have shows that I watch with my girl, and then there's the shows that I want to watch, and I watch those by myself when she's asleep.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way. That's just the nature of things because she doesn't have good taste. Clearly, clearly, she doesn't know
Obviously.
don't know how to pick them.
And now she's stuck with you.
Oh, I keep telling her that every day. I'm like,
Sure you don't want a refund?
ring now. She already said no. She got the ring now. She got diamonds. I got her ass trapped for life.
Or is it the other way around?
Oh, it was a double bluff.
Double bluff.
So are you saying she should be watching other shows while you're sleeping, so to speak? Is that what you're saying?
She does because like after today, like I made the most ridiculously sized fillet of salmon, and we have, what do we have? Just like a salad to go with it. We probably both ate about like 3/4 of a pound of salmon, and then we were both just sitting there watching TV. I'm like, can't breathe. Yes. See, and that show, she actually didn't want to watch at first, but then she started watching it, and she's like, "This is awesome." I'm like,
I get that from so many people.
I'm like, see, I told you it would be great, and
because they think it's been touched by Disney and it's going to suck, right? Because a lot of the Star Wars stuff kind of does, but this is the best thing they've done with Star Wars, hands down.
Well, it's because they let
Rebels.
It's because they let Favreau and Filoni kind of do whatever they want.
Yeah.
So that's what
Neil, didn't you hear it was canceled? It was canceled.
No, Homegirl is out of there.
I know.
Shut up, Zach.
Oh, he was trying to break our hearts.
Dr. Seuss is canceled.
That's dangerous.
Dr. Seuss is canceled too. No more Dr. Seuss.
Yep, no, 0.
Well done.
Dr. Seuss. Only 6 books that no one ever fucking read were canceled.
I actually remember. I actually remember and to think I saw it on Mulberry Street. That was in like a 4-pack
I didn't
of
have that
or
one.
something or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, that's
It came
the
in
only
packs.
one.
And that's
The only
knew
one I
about
had
the
out of that
zoo
was
one.
If I Ran a Zoo.
Yeah, the zoo one
Yeah.
I had seen, but yeah, I hadn't seen that book in 30 years.
Shelf. We have a gigantic shelf full of books, and I know that there's some Dr. Seuss there, just scattered amongst the ashes of the Christian bullshit that I know is covering every shelf.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
want to
mean,
go through all of them and just find any of the canceled books and just sell them on eBay for like $500.
hell yeah.
Oh, Dave just finds the humor in everything. Hands down.
Or if you're Lando Calrissian, hands down, because he's saying
yeah.
so
There you go.
annoying.
Hand.
Although I like the guy they picked to play him in the Solo movie.
Oh, Donald Glover is fantastic.
Childish Gambino.
Oh, he's great.
Yep.
I've been
I
called
think
the
that
Walmart
movie
version
got
of Childish
too much
Gambino.
shit.
Was that? You didn't like the
I
Solo
thought that
movie?
movie got way too much shit.
Yeah, it was
No, I
good.
love
I
the
liked
Solo movie.
Solo. I love the whole
Oh.
meeting of him and Chewie. That's
Oh,
like
I
my
love
favorite
the
part.
Solo movie.
Yeah.
I saw it twice.
I think the beginning has some pacing issues, and it got kind of boring for like the first like 15, 20 minutes. But then you rock through that, and boom, you're in the action. The crew's all together, and it's fun. It was a little boring in the beginning, but come on, people.
Adam, Green Eggs and Ham
The
was
only
not
thing
canceled.
about that movie, the only thing about that movie I genuinely hate is the one song when they all meet when they're trying to get paid, and the aliens are singing this really repetitive,
Oh,
like monotone. That's the only thing. That song.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
hate in Solo, and everything else I'm happy with.
Agreed.
yeah. Generally, the in-universe music in Star Wars is not great, and I don't know if that's like intentional or not. It seems like it might be at this point, but it's just the theme I've noticed.
I kind of feel like they were trying to copy Jabba the Hutt's palace music.
That's
because
kind of
that
what it
was
seemed
shit
like.
too.
My, with that weird bug dude.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is going on here?
George, why did you put this in here? Why did we need this? We didn't need any of this, man. Like, what?
Oh, and he redid them?
Never,
Yeah.
That was just awkward.
never let George pick the music.
the best thing I thought about when they redid some of the original three, the way they added windows in the Cloud City, I thought that was kind of neat.
And the same,
Everything was like just pasty white all the time.
and I forget what those like monitor lizards that the stormtroopers ride in the desert.
Yeah.
Like, it's and then it does like the tail flick and the sand moves. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Dewbacks, they're called, by the way.
Dewbacks.
I actually forgot that.
Dewbacks.
Thank you. I totally forgot that that's what they were called.
Same. I remember summoning Dewbacks back when I played those Star Wars games. The little strategy Star Wars games. I love those.
And we're back.
You don't have to call me
I missed
Sir
it.
Adam. I was never knighted.
Something about masturbation and Han Solo sounding.
Han Solo sounds like masturbation again.
Han Solo.
Hands
Solo.
Solo.
I'll be right back.
Hands on.
Oh no, not again.
Not again. He does this every time.
Once a month, we have to do this.
Fuck. Hey, I gotta get
Wait.
it somehow.
Get it
That's
together.
That's what he's doing in the secret compartment.
An answer
Don't
to all
fucking
the
tell everybody.
That's got to be it.
fucking Narc City over here. Hey, quit giving up all the. Oh, let me get my.
Tail flicking on the beach is hot.
I did think it was pretty badass that Jabba had sand barges. Like he still had like he had like this like yacht community working out there on the sands. They were just like hover yachts. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Did they make a Lego set of Jabba's barge?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think so.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I need to have that.
Wait, what wasn't a Lego set?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's probably a shorter
Find
list.
me something that wasn't a Lego set.
Has Pokemon, anything from Pokemon, been on a Lego set?
I doubt it. I don't think that's
Okay, so she
I
found
think
something
they
on the
have
list.
that license for them.
think they got licensed to Mega Blocks or something.
Mm.
So there's like Pokemon Mega Blocks.
Oh, so they switched teams.
Oh,
I was
gosh.
exclusively talking about
So I
Star
couldn't
Wars.
even find it with just a random guess.
I was exclusively talking about Star Wars.
Well, I have the
Oh.
original Millennium Falcon and the original slave ship, Boba Fett.
I hate
Slave
you.
One.
Fuck you.
They came out in like
Fuck you, Neil.
96 or something, and I bought them like right there. I had to.
Yes, and in '96, I was a kid and wanted one so bad, but my parents
I
didn't
got
give me
them.
money.
There's
Fuck you.
probably an updated one for Mandalorian that in stores. I bet there is.
That's
I
not
should-
the same. That's
No,
not the same.
Actually,
No.
no, they were. No, it wasn't 90s. It was. I think it was 2000 when those came out. Yeah,
Whenever it
2000.
was.
I see.
I was still a
Baby
kid
Yoda.
then.
Because the same day, right? Well, because the same day my buddy had bought that Aqua ship from the first of the episode 1 or whatever that they
Yeah.
went down on Naboo and they went down to
Mhm.
the Gungans, that yellow ship. He's got that one, and he got the pod racers as well. He's got the Sebulbas and Anakins, and he's got the 3 of them.
I
Points.
bought all the mini ones. I had the little mini
Gross.
ones. Were great.
Oh yeah.
I have them
those.
scattered across my shop. I literally have one of the snow speeders on top of my drill press. It's just there. And then on my bandsaw, I think I have Anakin with his lightsaber. And then I have a black lathe. So I just have Darth Vader sitting at the
Nice.
top of the lathe. It's beautiful.
Points to
My
anyone
shop
who
is
can
really just
a display case for your Star Wars paraphernalia.
yeah,
I need one
that's
too.
what it is.
Points to anyone who can remember the race that Sebulba was.
Oh, good question.
Uh,
I won't give it away.
It's a really good question.
I think I know. Yes, I do. And
I don't remember.
should I write it in the? Should I write it in the?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
in
in the
you don't want to
stream-
give it away, right?
And the
You don't wanna give it
StreamYard
away.
chat?
Sure. Coins.
I'm gonna hate this.
Ooh, are we playing obscure Star Wars trivia night? Oh baby, it just got
Star
real.
Wars Trivia Night.
Bubba's got back. What?
It's really easy.
Oh,
It's-
it got back.
Species guess, and it sounds
Oh.
familiar.
I can tell
no,
you.
No, he's
I can give you a hint.
not a Targaryen.
It's
I-
the past tense. No, never mind. I'm not gonna-
I wrote it in the
Watto.
StreamYard chat, so I don't know.
Watto is a Targaryen.
There you go. Yeah, you're right, Nevan.
Nice,
Or Nevan. Yeah, you're right.
nice, got it, nailed it.
Yep.
He's the past tense of dig.
Tons of my says Tangeloan.
Tangeloan. Not Tidarian.
That's
That
why
was,
he's such a dick. Obviously. That was so obvious.
Tons
That
of
was
so good.
That's Watto, isn't it? Watto.
Because against
Yeah,
the
Watto was a
Mandalorians-
Tidarian. I think it was a Tridarian.
Yeah, Watto was
Yo, it was so weird.
Jedi mind tricks don't work on me.
It was so weird in the Clone Wars show when they go to Toydaria and they're actually like super
That
like
was such a
proper
weird
and like
episode.
live in castles and they wear like golden armor and shit. I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah,
This is
Watto was just a
Uh,
scumbag.
Right? Yeah, exactly. That's why he was on Tatooine.
George Lucas wrote that episode.
Oh, did he? Oh,
No,
okay.
he
I
didn't.
mean, honestly, I
didn't.
wouldn't be surprised.
I'm kidding.
I don't think. Yeah,
Exactly. It was that bad.
Right. Did he actually write any of them in Clone Wars? I feel like no, but maybe he did.
No. He was a liaison for
Yeah.
some of them, but
He was
what I
beyond
mean.
all that. He was just like, if you need me, you ask me questions, I'll answer them for you.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm,
Oh,
trying to
here's some money.
I'm trying to get to that like
he got his
advisor.
billions.
Oh yeah, he was smart. He decided to get a piece of the toys that they came out with.
Let me get a scoreboard going here.
You make all your money
They're
on
the
the
best.
merchandise.
Yeah.
All right.
Toys are the best.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Gotta get those Star Wars toys.
All right. So for the first annual Star Wars Trivia Night, contestants are Neil, Nevan, which is not Evan, which is how I remembered to say his name.
Oh, fair enough.
Not Evan.
I think
Nevin. Not
to
Evan.
fit with the theme,
And then
to
Zach.
fit with the theme of the night, the next question has got to be who made the first Yoda dildo.
What? No, that's not. No.
I said, pardon.
Oh, I know. It was George Lucas.
Oh,
Probably.
Yeah, I didn't need.
Hey, honey, check this out.
It's obvious to know that.
See how the ears shake?
Yeah, they wiggle.
I'll be making you talk backwards.
Slippery it is.
Hit her with the Yoda.
Feel good, it does.
How feel
Again,
you?
insert it, please.
How feel you? Gross.
feel the force, you will.
Reach out with your feelings.
All right. Question number 1. C-3PO is fluent in how many languages?
6 million.
6 million.
It was
over 6 million.
It was over 6 million.
I thought he just said 6 million.
Yeah, he goes, I'm
yeah,
fluent in over
over
6 million different dialects and blah, 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 blah.
Is that here? We'll do it as a group.
Was it
I'll let you
over
guys
or
be-
more than 6? It was more than 6 million. Not
I'll let you
over,
guys.
it was
I'll
more
let you
than
guys.
6 million, right?
I'll let you guys decide as a group, and then you guys can just piddle amongst each other, and then just give me a final answer.
Piddle. Aw.
All right,
I'm
is that your final answer, group panel?
pretty sure it was over 6 million.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah.
Well, there's
I
an
thought it was
exact.
more than 6 million.
There's an exact number. So
Oh, is there?
over.
Yeah, but
not-
most of the time he
Oh.
says I'm fluent in over 6 million galactic
Was
languages.
that in the movie, or are you doing a deep dive on Wikipedia?
Don't you worry about my sources, okay?
Okay. All right.
Probably
All right.
I
Wikipedia.
don't need you finding my answer sheets. So I'm not telling you where this is from. So I'm going to give you guys half credit. It's over 60 million languages. Over 60 is technically over 6, but you're off by a factor of 10. So
The official Star Wars site says 6 million languages. And it says
His
it's not
line was
languages,
over 60
though.
million.
I am
Forms of
fluent in
communication.
over 6 million forms of communication,
Ah.
is what he says.
I'm gonna watch the movie real quick.
No,
I'm pretty sure he said.
that's cool. Yeah, we'll just sit and wait while you watch
Forms of
the movie real quick.
communication sounds
I'll be back in
right,
like
though.
45 minutes,
Cool.
hour and a
Yeah.
half. Because once I get started, I gotta wait till I
Right. So the stream will
Um,
go down in 5, 4, 3, 2.
People
this
actually
is
leave
easy.
the YouTube channel like that.
What is the name of Yoda's home? That's kind of a stupid question. No, I don't like that one.
Well, which home? The original
No.
or the one he was found out by
Yeah,
Luke?
yeah, that's
'Cause
not even where
nobody
he's
knows
from.
what planet he's originally from.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Ooh, here's one.
They've never said it. But
I
he lived
have-
on Dagobah.
I have a feeling Mandalorian will explore it, but yeah.
That sounds
That's
cool. So
I hope not.
what
One of
is
those
the
secrets that has to be kept.
what is the name of the Wookiee's home world?
See, Nevan gets it.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, shit.
It's Kashyyyk with 2 Y's.
Wait,
Bing,
you don't.
bing, bing.
That's right. That's right.
Wait,
Kashyyyk.
who just outed it?
Chic. Yeah.
You guys are a group.
Yeah. It's a group discussion, I thought.
Yeah. You guys can answer together. Help each other, running.
Oh, everybody's mouths move after they talk.
Yoda Tower.
The Yoda dome.
Oh,
Yoda Tower.
so actually, someone pointed out. I haven't gone back and looked. Actually, I haven't watched the OT in a while. But someone pointed out that his house is built around the escape pod that he landed in there at the end of episode 3.
Oh, I will have to go
That's
back and watch
very
that.
likely.
Oh, the
Yeah,
one
I
on
think that's
Dagobah?
actually
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember hearing that too.
Yeah. I've heard that a few times. Also, my brother used to think that it was Kashyyyk.
Mm.
Who thought it was Kashyyyk?
Look at native atheist.
And yes,
Too easy
Kashyyyk
questions.
is too easy of a
Oh,
too easy. Too easy.
okay.
What's the name of the holiday they were celebrating on the special?
On the special?
Yeah, the Star Wars holiday special.
The Christmas special?
Well, it came out at Christmas, but they call it the Star Wars holiday special.
Candle Nights.
No.
Was there?
I have
never
actually
saw
never
that.
watched the holiday special.
They've brought it up in other episodes,
No one ever should.
including
No one
I
ever
think
should.
they brought it up in Clone Wars.
Okay, I'm
So-
going to become an engineer and design a rocket to
There
house
it is.
all of
Life
the
tape.
all of the Christmas
Oh.
special data, and we're gonna shoot it into a
But
black
you
hole.
can't, because Doctor
That
Who
is-
Christmas specials would be in that, and those are fun.
No, just the Star Wars Christmas
Okay,
specials.
that's good.
Yeah.
We're gonna shoot the Star Wars Christmas specials into a black hole where they will be
Come
gone
on,
forever.
man. The holiday
That's what's happening.
special was the first time anyone actually
Mm-mm.
got to see what Boba Fett was going to look like. They had the cartoon, the animation
Okay,
little
that's-
clip that they had in there.
That's valid. But then we got Boba Fett.
Yeah, but the cartoon was cool. It was a cool little, like a 5-minute little clip that they did with Boba Fett.
I like short
No.
clips.
Yeah,
Who-
it was cool.
Question number 3. Who was Count
the show
Dooku?
was cheesy as fuck, but the cartoon was cool.
Who was Count Dooku's Padawan before he left the Jedi?
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
You guys are making me think I'm a bad Star Wars fan.
Yeah, I know.
You
I'm
are.
letting, yeah.
You both are, and
Definitely
you
a bad
feel
Star Wars
terrible.
fan now.
All right, Neil.
I
hit it.
used to know these things, and then I stopped caring.
That's
Chevy Chase. No, if I remember correctly, it was Mace Windu.
No, it was Qui-Gon.
Nevan with the
No.
save.
Was it Nev? Was it? Oh, that's right. It was Qui-Gon. My bad.
Yup, it was
My bad.
Qui-Gon.
It was.
No.
I hate myself now. I did
I
know
remember
this
it
stuff.
being something obvious, but I couldn't put my finger on it at all.
Ooh, here's the one we probably all think we know. What is the substance
there.
that powers the lightsabers?
Oh, it's the little crystals.
Kyber crystals.
Kyber. Yeah,
Kyber
that's it.
crystals.
Kyber crystals.
It says
Kyber.
Ilum crystals. Is there a difference?
Well, then in Clone Wars and Rebels, they call it Kyber crystals.
I thought, isn't Ilum the name of the planet
They
where
also-
they make their lightsabers, or am I getting that totally wrong?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Tell 'em
That's where they
true.
get the crystals. They get it from. It's a snowy planet.
Yeah.
At
That's
least
amazing.
the area that they
They're
get it
powered
from.
by rum.
Oh, here it is. Ilum crystals were a type of Kyber crystal found deep in the caves of snow-covered planet of Ilum. So, both right.
Yeah.
Both answers are acceptable.
Aw.
How precious.
Okay, you want to get down?
Bye. He
Ooh,
loves our bed.
this might stump you guys because it's simple enough to fuck it up for you. What species is Jabba?
I don't know.
Oh,
Because, yeah, the obvious answer I don't think is the right answer.
Han Mabuki. I love Han. I want to say that to my kid. I'm calling my kid Han Mabuki all day long.
Han Mabuki.
Han Mabuki. Is that why he contracted with Han Solo so often? Because he was a Han Mabuki.
10 seconds.
Well, he wasn't a Wookiee.
That's accurate. Not a
He wasn't
Wookiee is
Slovene,
the
'cause
answer.
that's Dr. Who, and that's
Did
the
you
one I
do you
meant
guys McRibbian? Do you guys not know?
Is that really what it is?
It's in his name.
I see that might be
Yes.
true, but it's
I'm gonna go with Hud.
That is the name of the species. Is Hut.
That's the name of the
it
species.
is okay. I
That's what I
thought.
was like. I was like, I think they'll
So,
overthink
like-
this and get it wrong.
Well, you made me overthink it by
Yeah.
like tweaking me out. I thought that
Yeah.
was just like the name of the crime family or something. But then
Right.
I'm like, hang on,
This
is
was
it
Mikey's
the
fault.
name? Yeah, yeah. You psyched me out too much on that one.
Aha!
Terry Beebe doing the
This is
or baby or I don't even know how you pronounce it, Terry. Sorry.
A hoodie.
No, doing the Spaceballs plug. Pizza the Hut.
Pizza the Hut. That's really what the species is. It's
Oh,
Pizza. Just pizza.
This will tickle your space
Yeah.
balls right here. What alien race does Admiral Akbar belong to?
Oh, come on.
I mean, Zach and Ellie. Go ahead. You're first up.
I forget all of these things.
Now I publicly shame you.
I mean, I would just say human, but that would be.
I can give you
wrong.
guys a hint. It's a seafood.
Yes, that's a good hint.
That is a very good hint.
And if you were French, you'd say
Shrimp.
mon calamari.
Calamari. It
Yep.
is calamari.
Calamari, I used to know this stuff. I was a Star Wars nerd. Apparently, I forgot all of it.
It's
That's
fine.
sad.
I've been watching a lot of Star Wars lately. Like I watched Clone Wars with my wife because she had
Ringer,
and
no fair.
immediately we started watching Rebels. So we like just finished Rebels like 2 weeks
So
ago.
good.
Oh, Rebels
So
is
good.
so. I had like
Starts out really slow
oh
and
my
shitty,
God.
but then it just takes off.
Rebels is so good. Like it's insane.
It does get really good. I
Mhm.
love Rebels. I don't like the first couple of episodes, so I
Well,
Right.
because
agree
I
with Neil.
think
Um,
they were aiming
you
at
know
it
what I
like
think-
kids, and then they sort of forgot that somewhere along the way, and it just got
Yeah. Well, they realized that kids didn't want to watch it as much as
Yeah.
adults
Mm.
did.
Mm.
Adults were their audience the entire time, and then they
Yeah.
were like, "Oh fuck, that's why that's who we need to
Oh,
appeal to."
So
You know,
I
this
found-
is a really lame excuse, but over the last 2 years, I've gotten so into atheist shit that I've forgotten all of the stuff that I was into
oh
before
no.
that. I hate it. I know.
Well,
That's why it's
I
a lame
mean,
excuse.
I blame half of this on Trump, though.
Why?
Yeah, we did have
Because
4 years of Trumpian.
This,
Mhm.
for like
Shit to
6
deal with.
months,
I guess
you were
that's true.
just watching politics and
Mm,
being like
mhm.
super
Yep.
concerned.
Yep.
It wasn't. I wouldn't say concerned. It was more of just like vitriol. It was constant vitriol. That's what it was.
We can do here. I found another
This
quiz
should be-
here. Oh, go
I
ahead.
got an easy question.
Mm.
And anyone who's seen any of the Clone Wars and Rebels should know this.
George Lucas.
No, that's not the answer. That's like when we play Trivial Pursuit. My go-to answer is FDR.
That's like
Um,
in Sunday school. That's like in
who
Sunday
cre-
school where you just say Jesus.
Yeah.
Noah.
Jesus, Noah, Moses. No. Okay. Who crafted or created?
6,000 years.
Created, huh? See what I did there? Who crafted or created the black lightsaber?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
do I need their name?
Yes, whole name or last name is fine.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I didn't pay that much attention actually. Yeah. No, you got me.
Comma.
It was
I've
Gus.
seen it in the Mandalorian. Gus.
It was
Gus.
The guy on the corner
Gus,
there
you
on
fucking
47th and
bastard.
6th Street.
It was Gus.
It-
Gus from Breaking Bad. He made it.
No, Brian.
No.
Brian, you did not make
Wasn't
the
it
black
a-
No.
It was a Mandalorian.
Dave Filoni.
It was a Mandalorian Jedi, right?
Okay, I actually have a theory that he is a Mandalorian, though.
He is a Mandalorian, or
I-
I think.
No, it's implied, I think, but my theory.
There
that
it
he
is.
One.
There it is. Stop using Google, Oliman. Tara Vizsla.
Oh, what? It was Clan Vizsla. Okay.
You fucking Billy D. Williams.
Yeah, right.
Not even Lando, just Billy D. Williams
Yeah, right.
person.
Billy D. Williams.
Mark Hamill.
Peter Cushing.
Yeah. Alec Guinness. So,
Yeah.
So I found another quiz, and I guess I have to I can only answer once. So this is actually not an easy one because I don't know that
Switch
any of us
hands.
would actually know this. Which actor is the only one who appeared in every single Star Wars movie to date?
Anthony Daniels.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Anthony Daniels.
Nice.
Yeah. We have to switch headphones. 'cause
Including
mine are
all
dying.
the shows
I'm
and
sorry,
cartoons.
earlier,
Yep.
so-
We have to
What kind of vehicle did Ray live in?
Oh, that's
What kind of vehicle?
Oh, that's.
Oh, the-
It
ooh.
was
the
a
Walker.
Walker. It was an AT-AT.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was an
Thank you
AT-AT.
for saying AT-AT and not
Yeah.
at.
That was the nickname.
Who says at?
No, because it's like there's
If
the
you say at,
AT-AT.
fuck you.
There's the AT-AT, and then there's the ATST. I'm like, so that one you call the at, what do you call the other one? They're like ATST. I'm like, you were fucking wrong. Wait, no.
We used to call the ATST.
The ATST. ATST.
It kind of bothered me that
That's
the
the-
ATSTs and
Then
Rebels
fuck
were
you, yeah.
different than the movies.
Probably.
I don't know. What was
They were
upset.
slightly different.
They had one cannon instead of two, but
That's
it was
right.
enough to make me be
That's
like,
me
what is this?
Hold back. One second.
Ryan V's just making Just comments from all these other movies. Ack.
Mars Attacks.
ATPT. ACDC.
Oh, yeah, the AC/DC.
Who played the part of Commander Cody?
Commander Cody. Oh, from Rebels and Clone Wars.
I assume the animated shows because it would have been Tamara Morrison in episode 3 for like one scene.
All right, that is correct.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Who kills Jabba? All right, I'm answering all the easy ones for us.
Oh, come on, that was Leia.
Yeah. Who wiped out
Jabba?
all the information
Leia.
about Camino from the Jedi Temple archives?
Oh, fuck's sakes.
I think I know this one too.
Do you?
Think I do, but I also
I can.
feel like might be
There's.
wrong.
They got 4 options up here.
Campaign! No.
They got 4 options up here: Darth Sidious, Count
Nope.
Dooku, Yoda,
Nope.
Sifo-Dyas.
It was
That's
Sifo-Dyas. Yeah.
I think it was Sifo-Dyas.
it was Sifo-Dyas.
It was Count Dooku.
What?
Okay. That was my second
Oh,
choice, but the
damn
didn't
it.
sound
Fuck
right.
it. The game's over. We suck.
Flip the laptop. Fuck you.
Rage quit.
It's
I'll
my
erase
laptop.
these archives.
That's what I thought too.
pull out an
See,
electromagnet. Fuck you
Yeah,
all.
Did you get new headphones or did you steal the neighbors?
Yes. What did Luke Skywalker lose in his fight with Darth Vader? All right, come on.
No,
His hand, like what?
not working.
Left or right?
It would be the right hand.
That is correct. According
show up.
to the Emperor, what was Luke
That thing ain't working.
Skywalker's weakness?
His
His faith,
Count Dooku.
his faith in the light side of the Force, his faith in his friends, his lack of vision, his resistance to the dark side of the Force.
What?
There's 4 answers. It's multiple choice. According to the Emperor, what
What's
was
the
Luke?
question? Oh,
According to the Emperor, what was Luke Skywalker's weakness? His faith in the light side of the Force,
Womp Rats.
his faith in his friends, his lack of vision, his resistance to the dark
Faith
side
in
of the
his friends.
Force.
Faith in his friends.
I
Faith
think
in his
friends is.
friends.
I think
Yep.
friends is the problem.
Your faith in your friends would be your undoing, or something like that.
Ooh, where did the Clone Wars begin?
Walmart.
Piggly Wiggly.
Parking lot of McDonald's.
Black Friday at Best Buy.
Yes, yeah. I have no idea.
Geonosis.
I think it's Geonosis too.
Geonosis, maybe.
What was the
'Cause
question?
Where did the Clone
Clone
Wars begin?
That's kind of a tough question because Geonosis is where the first battle was.
Yeah,
But
you could also say like Coruscant too, I guess, if you want.
That's another option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tatooine,
The planet where they made the embryos.
Yeah, the
Camino.
Camino. Yeah, Camino. Camino
So we got
honestly
4
knew
options.
where it really was.
We got 4 options. We got Tatooine, Geonosis,
Tatooine?
Naboo,
Not Tatooine.
Naboo, and Coruscant.
I'm going with Naboo. Because I think it's Naboo.
If those are the options, then I would go Geonosis because
Yeah,
the
this.
clones weren't incepted until,
Yeah,
or the clones weren't introduced until Geonosis, so it wouldn't have
So-
been the Clone Wars until Geonosis.
The Clone Wars would have started when he said execute Order 66, right?
No,
no,
that's the
when
end.
they ended.
No, that was the end.
That's when they turned on the Jedi.
Oh.
Right?
Yoda went and picked up the clones. They had a caravan cross space.
Then he
then
fucked
they
them
just-
he fucked them clones up.
No clones
Yeah.
on Naboo.
They had a
What
space
did
orgy and then
Geonosis.
Geonosis.
What did Jar Jar Binks, hey Jardin, end up owing Qui-Gon Jinn after being rescued by the same
Life debt.
during the invasion of Naboo?
Life debt.
Yeah, I like that.
An honor debt? I'm going to say that. Yeah,
Life debt.
same thing. Same
It's
thing.
not.
Life and honor. Life debt wasn't on there. I can't type in the right answer. What did Owen Lars tell Luke Skywalker about his father?
Well, he was killed by Vader.
Oh, yeah.
No.
What? That he was a drunken bum?
That's what Obi-Wan said.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Because the choices are, had been a Jedi Knight, had been a Sith Lord, had been a fighter pilot. He was a navigator on a spice freighter. I think that's what he told them.
Yeah.
That's what Uncle Owen told him, is he was a navigator on a spice freighter and died or something. Yep, that was right.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed.
I got to get going pretty quick here, guys. So
I probably should too, to be honest.
Hello, Kitty.
Yeah,
This is Molly Weasley Schlender.
Oh, and said he still owes me child support.
Kitty gets full screen.
You're on TV.
Kitty. Put the headphones
doesn't
on.
Doesn't Uncle Owen owe everybody child support?
That dude, what a piece of work.
We don't know where he's at.
My dad died in the Clone Wars too.
Was he a Jedi? Did your dad get Order 66?
Yeah.
What DC bad guy? Come on, man. Joker. He's like the best voice for Joker. He's also done the Mad Hatter. Who else has he done? He's done quite a few, actually.
Who?
Mad Hatter and Joker.
Mark Hamill, voicing for DC.
Oh yeah,
and other shows. He's done stuff for multiple.
His Joker is so excellent. The way he just like gets all ramped up crazy, and then he's down here, and don't you want that? And he's giggling. It's so all over the place.
You know, it's probably because you can't see his face.
And then he was Fire Lord Ozai in Avatar, but I feel like that was kind of hard to notice. Like, it wasn't like his best work ever, I guess you could say. It was just kind of there.
Yes, he did play Trickster on 2 live-action Flash shows.
All right, final question. What is the one distinguishing feature of C-3PO?
Wait, one of his legs was silver?
There it is.
So I actually never noticed that until like last year. Like I
never pissed me off. They didn't have it on the figure.
Before.
The original Star Wars figures, they never. He was just all gold.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
That would be true.
I thought he was all yellow until like a year ago, and I'm like, wow, mind blown. I just got Mandela affected.
You know, there's a huge difference between yellow and gold, right?
That's my favorite Christmas song.
This is true.
Yellow and gold. Yellow and gold.
Silver and gold.
No. Mandela effect, Neil. It's always been yellow and gold.
Neil. This is a reference to Rudolph, guys.
Was it yellow and gold? Or
I'm going to go
blue?
to the bathroom and pull out every eyelash.
Silver and gold.
Silver and gold.
Yeah.
Silver and gold.
That little snowman was singing that, right?
Yeah.
Mikey doesn't get it. It's silver and gold.
The creepy snowman? Yeah, the creepy snowman.
Yeah, Grandpa Snowman. Like, wait, you have grandkids?
It's gonna be on the naughty
that was
list
creepy
next
Uncle
year.
Snowman.
I'm pretty sure that was actually the prospector.
Creepy Uncle
dude,
Snowman?
From Rudolph.
Creepy, yeah.
I could
Creepy
swear it was
Uncle
the prospector
Snowman.
dude that licked his.
Whatever happened to that cartoon, Uncle Grandpa?
Klondike. What cartoon?
Uncle Grandpa. Come on, they made a meme of me out of that.
there's a cartoon
This
called
magical fanny pack.
Oh,
yeah, he can pull anything out of that fanny pack. Uncle Grandpa, come on, Burl Ives. Yes, thank you, Hellbound Hillbilly. Burl Ives was the voice and singer for the creepy Uncle Snowman.
I've never heard of this Uncle Grandpa or seen the picture you're talking about, Neil.
Well, they got Uncle Grandpa's great, man. It's got Pizza Steve and.
Never seen it once, dude.
Seriously?
No, not even once.
That's Uncle Grandpa right there. Of course, they turned into me. And I totally want to get a beanie with a prop on it.
He's missing a few gray hairs, Neil.
So Neil, that weird intro you had at the start of this, what is that from? Like, what's that supposed to be?
We had actually, well, Dave claims to have done it before it came out, but they had this thing on the radio called the Champ, and it would be the Champ, and somebody would say something about his wife or something, and then I faked him with the book, and then knocked him out with it, and ever since then I've been the champ. So it's kind of a spoof of that. But Dave claims that he actually thought up Punchy before the whole champ thing came out. So
it reminded me a lot of Jesse Ventura.
Well, there you go.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yeah.
Then you Google pictures of his body, and you're like, ugh.
Burl Ives.
You'd think as a Minnesota native, I'd be trying to forget about Jesse Ventura, but
what a guy.
Why? What's wrong with him?
He went full blown.
He is a little goofy.
He's like super conspiracy style.
Oh, he's Captain Conspiracy.
Yeah.
That could be his new wrestling name if he ever went back.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like pro marijuana legalization and everything, but we're not seeing the effects of that here in Minnesota though. From that, so
Minnesota.
Did I sound like that? I'm actually genuinely curious.
No,
I didn't. Okay, I actually wanted to know if I did or not.
Unlike my friend Randall,
or Han.
Yeah.
It's legal here, bitches. We got another flavor here.
just south of the border over here in Illinois, also legal now.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah, they legalized weed on January 1st, and they ran out of weed on February 8th.
They did that here too. That happened.
How did it take that long?
I think everybody was like, "Oh, this sounds like a setup. Come on in here to buy drugs. I'm not a cop." Yeah, we had to
we're just gonna go pick up some eggs at 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was the blood donor drive. Is that not what this is? I'll just see myself out.
Want to know how much of a Star Wars geek I actually am?
Sure.
I have a Boba Fett made out of car parts. Okay, so
ooh,
can you please keep that for like another 5 seconds so Zach can see it?
What is it?
Oh, Boba Fett made out of car parts.
Car parts, Boba Fett.
There you go.
To the
Bolts, nuts. You got your spark plugs. You got.
Who doesn't have a spark plug rocket launcher?
Help me.
Want it. Send me the schematics and I'll build one.
Send him a little picture from like a couple different angles. He'll make it.
Screenshot this shit right there. There you go. There.
Slow rotation.
There.
There we go. Oh wait, let me get.
And there.
I need the front.
Okay.
Droidicas.
There you go.
He seems to have got it for the most part.
I also have an alien
That's a brilliant
made
idea.
out of the same sort of thing.
I don't have one to do that with.
Yeah, I just got one.
I have to look up the characters. So.
You should start actually getting me a shot too and just get shots for you.
Oh, he's outdoor guy again.
Shots.
What happened to Simply Secular? Did he ever make it home from work?
I sent a link to him and I sent a link to Gorilla too, but neither one of them were like, you know what, Neil, we're fucking tired of you. We're not coming to your show anymore.
It happens. It happens to me almost daily.
Did you burn? What happened? Did you burn them out with too much beer, Neil?
Wait, what? Are you speaking a different language? I didn't understand that.
Oh, you're talking about.
I've never heard those words used together. I've never heard those words used together. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Tons of Ice.
slowly.
If I was not careful, I would have just choked on my beer there because that was too funny.
You should get a rotating plate that you just put Bubba on and it just slowly spins constantly.
Oh, see, and here's the excuses. I love you like a houseplant. That's why he was pouring water on me. Anyway, so I'm on call for graveyards.
Water play is a thing. Mike, I'm not here to shame.
All right? Don't kink shame.
Nope. I don't think that was water, Neil.
It was kind of warm.
Smelt a bit like asparagus.
Golden showers. Sorry. I need a joint now after that. Fuck.
That's probably a wise idea.
Randolph, you've managed to come in at the end again.
I just finished dinner, man. It's I got a family. Sometimes dinners are late.
Record.
Just sell them. Somebody out there wants a family.
This
Han
right
talks
here. Yes, he
Hand shot
did.
first. You forgot to pronounce it hand.
No, it's Han.
Hand shot first.
Han.
My good
Get
buddy,
it.
Han.
Kennedy shot first.
Bit of a small group tonight, which is kind of nice for a change. Hello, Nevan, and hello.
Yeah, because then we're not walking all over it. No.
Hello, Zach the Ginger Snap and Alleviator.
I got my new ring in the mail today.
Alleviator. I hope I'm saying
Elevator.
Elevator, yeah.
However you want to.
Yeah? Yeah, look
The
at
thought
that.
was elevator because
There
you
you
could go with
elevator.
elevator, which is just, an elevator,
It
or you
came
could go with
with a little
elevator
polish.
and reference Star Wars, and either way, I'm happy with that.
My
Ele-
gamer tag
elevator is better.
G-Snap. My gamer
Neil
tag
got-
is G-Snap on fire, and anytime I do something on YouTube or any response type of thing, they always say G-Snapifar. So I changed my name to my actual name on YouTube. I'm like, tired of this. But anyways, so sometimes I'm just like Zach the G-Snap. And so when I
I
typed
like
the
that.
name in, Ellie came in, and so I'm like, hey, you need a cool nickname. And so she thought for a second, like, Elevator, because why not? I'm like, okay, what else?
No,
It's
no.
better than elephant or other elephant similar
Hey,
references.
hey.
Wait,
I
tried to
love
stay away from elephant,
elephants.
though.
Elephants are my favorite.
It is an uplifting name.
I like elephants. I just don't like calling myself an elephant,
It is an uplifting name.
So Ellie,
Oh,
Ellie, you have a celebrity doppelganger. Can you guess who it is?
I know who you're thinking.
Yep. It is uncanny. It has been like bothering me that I haven't said anything until just now. And I feel very validated saying so now.
I have a guess, but I don't know for sure.
Oh,
All right,
what's your
if I
guess?
say something, I bet you'll be like, that's who I'm thinking. Right?
I'm wondering if it's Anne Hathaway, but I'm really bad at celebrities. So
This-
I genuinely don't
Okay.
have very many to choose from that
One.
I'm actually familiar with.
This one.
If you're thinking of who we're thinking of, then you'll know right away.
Okay.
This one time at band camp,
No, she doesn't catch the reference. Let me pull up a
No.
picture.
Hello to Skywatcher.
Okay.
by the way.
I know what you're talking about.
I need to see the picture now.
Are we
because-
crazy? Zach, are we crazy?
It's not showing up for me.
No,
Yeah, I'm
like,
not seeing anything.
we haven't put up there yet.
Oh.
did
No, you're not
Zach,
crazy.
did you catch a reference? What? I don't.
At Bandcamp
Yeah, this one time at band camp.
with Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, that girl.
Yeah. Played Willow.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Dang.
It is like uncanny. I was like, oh, this is what she does when she's not doing Fooled Us.
Yeah.
You got to take advantage of that.
Kitchen floor.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I can see that.
I got it. I
Yeah,
can't
and
remember.
That's her name right there, Allison Hannigan.
Yes. Yes.
You know,
That
Honestly,
that
I never
am
knew her
you.
name. I only knew her as Willow, and
Oh yeah.
what was her
And
name?
Bandcamp girl.
How it-
Dye your hair red and you're set to go.
Yeah,
I wanted
it's
to dye her
yeah.
hair blonde,
She's in
but she hasn't
Buffy.
done that yet.
I did actually. I
It
did.
wasn't fully blonde. It was just highlights.
It was only 2 hairs.
Basically, it was like two.
That's
hairs.
because you
No.
spilled the bleach.
Then it'll match.
No, it's
Zach's beard.
because I think I left the roots and then did like a fade thing because I didn't want. I'm really bad at maintaining my hair, so I didn't want it to grow out
Say my
and just
name!
have like a sharp, like all of it's brown and then all of it's blonde thing happening. And then my hair was also really short, so there wasn't a lot of room to play with, and so it just turned out to be more highlight. But
Nerdy
More roots.
Rodents wants us to say their name. Nerdy Rodents.
No, that's
Nerdy
one of the quotes
rodents.
from the movie American Pie
Yeah, I know.
when they're doing it. Say my
Yeah.
name.
She got wild on him. He was not expecting that. She took it there.
The Nerdy Rodents. I'm
Boom.
screaming out, Nerdy
Boom
Rodents.
sauce.
yep,
Yeah.
yep, I see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're
So-
so right. It's legit. If I was a ginger, that's what I look like.
Mm-hmm.
I feel sorry for our kids. They're probably going to be made fun of for looking like her.
Oh yeah. So my dad's a ginger. I'm a ginger, obviously.
Wouldn't you
My
like to
dad's a
be a
ginger.
ginger too? That's right.
We're gonna be the savior of the ginger race because apparently we're disappearing.
The savior. Of the
Yeah,
ginger.
y'all are
You're
dying
ginger
out.
Jesus.
Yeah, Zach, your microphone keeps going low, but Ellie's volume is fine.
That's because the microphone's on her earpiece.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have to get closer there, Zach. Get a little bit.
Get a little closer.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Get a little closer.
Bite her jugular.
Right.
Make sure you're wearing our pit stick. What do they call it? I don't know. Oh yeah, I got a new shirt today, you guys. I got it in the mail because that's how they send stuff. But
The mail.
straight out of fucks to give.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
That's a fitting shirt.
Oh, it fits very nicely. I got it on the Wish app, so you always have to order like 4 sizes bigger. So this is literally like I think this is a double XL, and it fits me like slightly XL would fit me. So
Yeah,
What's
I was a fool.
slay my name.
I was a fool, and I bought like this like cool assassin style like hoodie off of Wish, and not only did it take 700 years to show up, I got a large. I had to give it to my girl. I can't even like it's.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's like this on me. I'm like, oh man, that's not gonna work.
They don't think of us giant people when they call them extra large.
Yeah.
Because I got a Spider-Man shirt from Wish too, and it's fucking. If I was still working out and was ripped, I'd wear it, but I'm not working out and ripped anymore, so I just look like fat old Spider-Man if I wore this thing.
You just look like Fat Thor.
Fat Thor.
So Thor,
Oh my
when
God,
he
I
has
should do
that
him for Halloween.
breakdown And he drinks way too much, and he gets completely like out of shape.
Yeah.
That Thor would be perfect.
That's me, anyways. So
Yeah.
that's me on the daily. What are you talking about?
That's Sharthon.
But that would be like the perfect cosplay opportunity.
Are we dressing up for Halloween? Are we gonna have a Halloween party this year? I've been
Well, we
asking that
did last year.
We should.
I was Zordon last year. It was pretty cool.
See here. This is the
Nice.
Spider-Man shirt that I
Oh.
ordered. I mean, and it looks big, and then I put it on. I'm like, nope.
Now I'm Tarantula Man.
And this one is, check this out. And I wanted to make sure I got one that was big enough. So I picked up a 3XL.
Nah, I'm not gonna cut
And
it
it's
home.
still not big enough.
Neil's just too big, guys. He's just too
And it's
big.
polyester. Fucking polyester went out in the 70s.
Says you. I rock my polyester daily. I'm bringing it
Fuck
back.
that shit. You sweat like a...
You've said it a few times.
I'm not saying it.
Yeah, and they love it. The ladies love my sweat.
Oh, I bet.
Can't get enough. The sweatacular nature.
Oh, pardon me.
All right, Mike has got
I forgot it.
his rum.
I forgot I emptied this one. Not bad for one shot.
Trying to find my original Lego Millennium Falcon. Just to rub it in Zach's face.
Pics or it didn't happen.
No, I have it.
But it's
I'll take it out and show you. Sorry, just show off my Star Trek.
Oh, can we all be Star Trek members from like the different casts? Because I called Jordy.
That would
You know, there should be a shuffle, so everybody's gonna be a Star Trek character, but one person will be a Mando, and we won't know who it's gonna be.
One
Oh,
person
you know-
can do what?
One person's gonna
Mandalorian.
be Mando.
Well, I have the mask.
No, it's gonna be a shuffle. Everybody's gonna be a Star Trek character, but one.
I changed my mind. I want to be Worf now.
Kapla!
too.
Because my hair is too long. I was like,
If you were
oh,
any
what
other
am
man, I would kill you where you stand.
I don't know what to do with my hair to be Jordy. It's too long now.
Yeah.
So I'd have to go with Worf. Worf's got the
I
locks.
really have to be Willow for Halloween now.
Wait.
I know this is off topic, but Like
No, that's accurate.
Oh, you
Mikey.
should totally do. Totally
Yeah.
do.
You'd crush it
Okay.
at every competition.
I need to see your hair, Mikey, so that I can turn you
Oh.
into a Morty.
You want to see this? You want to see these locks?
I
Let
do,
the mane
actually.
out.
Careful, Doc.
I think I gotta turn off my green screen. Hold on.
I mean, turn off the image. You can't turn off the green screen. It's always going to be green.
Oh, nice.
Look at this guy. Look at this. I'm not the only mop top. I love it. I'm not the only mop top here.
I love it.
Needs to be longer, bro.
Yeah, it's
Don't
about
get there.
it's about shoulder length now,
Huh?
which is like 3 inches more than like the last time I like gave myself like a super deep condition, all that stuff. I was like, so I guess taking care of your hair helps it to grow.
Yes,
Huh.
it does.
That's weird. When I actually like moisturize and brush it out and wrap it up at night and do all the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing every day.
Don't
Yeah.
wash it every day. Wash
Yeah.
it every other day so that the natural oils take over.
But I'm black, so it's different for us. Our washing schedule is totally separate because our hair is different.
Fair enough.
If I wash my hair every other day, it would be I'd just be bald. It'd just break off and die. You can't do it every other day.
You ever do dreads?
Speaking of which, as soon as they passed the legislation so that it is no longer allowable to discriminate, that was a really good episode of the Nonprofits. If you missed it, I was on there a little while ago. As soon as they passed the laws where they can no longer discriminate on people based on their hairstyle, which I'm sorry has to be a thing, I will totally lock up my hair. But
Wait,
they haven't. They won't do it.
A bunch of
which
videos.
episode?
Yep.
Now I need to see.
Never been an issue here in Canada.
Yeah, because there's been a bunch of times where I couldn't get promoted because I looked unprofessional.
That's fucked up.
Profession doesn't depend on your looks. It depends on your ability.
Have they looked at the clientele?
Right?
Fierce normally, isn't it?
Neil, have you been to
Yeah.
America?
I've been to America, yeah. Hell, I've been to Texas.
Yeah, just
That's-
look at the
That's not America.
just look at the clientele at Walmart. Just look at the clientele at Walmart. You'll see lots of diversity there.
Oh, yeah. I've been to, let's see, where the hell have I been? Washington, D.C., Washington State, all over. California, Oregon, Texas, New Mexico, Florida. Where else have I been? Montana.
Chicago?
Well, if you haven't been
Not-
to DC,
I've not
you
been to
haven't been to
Chicago.
Washington.
Oh, you got to come to Chicago.
I've been to Washington, D.C., in district D.C., and I've been, because I live above Washington State, so I've been all over Washington State. I've dated girls that live down there, like in Kennewick or Seattle or whatever. So
So what's
It's only
hilarious
a
about
few.
that is I grew up in Washington State. So when you said Washington, I just assumed Washington without realizing it. The state, obviously, because that's the default Washington in America.
I didn't post that.
Oh,
Are you
my
posting as
bad.
me again?
That's just a slight miscommunication.
See, mention Florida. Jen shows up in the chat.
Hey!
The penis
morning.
state.
Good morning, Jen.
Right, yeah. Anyways, guys. Yeah, it's after 8 now. I got some shit I got to do before crashing. So, what I'm gonna do? Yeah. Anyways, guys. Yeah, the t-shirts are coming soon.
Mhm.
What I'd like to do before we head out, though, is once again thanks Nevan for being the guest of honor tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Great having you on.
Thank
And we didn't have too many people in the after party, but that's okay. These are more laid back, more casual ones,
Intimate.
and then Randolph shows up, and
And I
I'm
start
just happy
holding
because I
Uber.
saw Naruto.
Oh, sorry, my gingerness
all right.
probably scared everyone away.
Doesn't
Accurate.
scare me. I got some ginger in me. If I let my beard grow, I get some red streaks mixed in. It's I've got
Mixed
some
in-
Scottish heritage. That's why.
fucking go to
Mixed-
sleep, Jen.
Mixed
Go to,
mixed in with what, Randolph? Mixed in The red mixed in with what?
With blonde hair and
what else?
White.
and white hair and gray hair. It's all kind of mixed. It's weird looking. So I keep it shaved. The mustache
That's
have this
what
problem.
Vikings look like when they get old.
Yep, I've got English, Viking, and Scottish heritage.
Nice.
Maybe more that I don't know about if I get the
Probably.
DNA test. Yeah.
Probably. We all do, more than likely. Anyway, all right. So what I'd like everyone to do before we shut her down is, Nevan, we'll start with you because you're the guest of honor. Let people know where they can find you.
So I am on Twitter at Neve Palpatine, because Neve is one of my nicknames.
Nice.
And it rhymes with, Sheev Palpatine, whatever. I just think it's clever. Nevan Hard on Facebook. And I think in the main interview, it's linked to my blog, theonesthatreallymatter.com. And that's about all you can find me right now. My YouTube channel has nothing on it. It's just to watch stuff. I don't have any videos or anything. So, that's...
Change that.
Yeah, maybe I will. And that's about it for now. Maybe that'll change sometime in the future.
Years.
When my throat doesn't feel like crap, because my throat has felt like crap like all night.
All right. Okay. Next up, Zach and Allison Harrigan. Or Hannigan.
Yeah.
Or also known as Elevator.
Elevator Hannigan.
Well, you can find me at Zachary_Davis on Twitter. You might be able to find me on Twitter at Love the Tentacle Davis. I changed my name for that.
Ooh.
I got into some argument with somebody on Twitter, and I was just like, but what about tentacles? Because we all know that Fry loves the tentacle. It's documented. Anyways, yeah, obviously, it's the tentacle that created the universe. So, there, you can find me on Instagram at Cabin Woodcraft, because I make wood shit out of epoxy and wood.
Who was fighting you about tentacles? Was this somebody who's pushing noodly appendages?
I don't remember. It was some random dude.
I fight with a lot of people on
Twitter. I really fight with a lot of people. That's what Twitter's for.
And on Twitter, I'm Ellie_Joy_D for Davis. And if you message me, I'll try and respond. I'm not really. I haven't not yet.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for jumping in with us for this after party. It was cool to have you in. And last but not least, the Richmond resident, Mr. Randolph Richardson. You should change your last name to Richmondson.
That's some really skillful alliteration there. I'm proud of you, Neil. Yeah. I'm sharing a picture of a book for our guest here. Oh. He was talking about Palpatine. I thought he might appreciate this.
Nice.
I love it.
That's great.
So,
a needle pulling thread. Sorry.
I want to know what the basement scene is like in that book.
Oh boy! Yeah.
No.
Behind what you're seeing is the future True North Talk studio. Neil and I will be co-hosting an atheism call-in program here in Canada called True North Talk. The website for it is www.truenorthtalk.ca. I'm also running an organization called the Canadian Atheists, and we're pushing to normalize atheism in Canadian society and hope it catches on throughout the world. There's already people using the normalize atheism hashtag on Twitter now, which is great to see. So it is starting to catch on, and more people are wanting this. We just want to be treated the same as theists when we tell people that we don't believe in deities, not met with shock and surprise and concern, but just like this is a normal thing, just like what theists get. We just want to be treated the same. I don't think it's too much to ask, and but it needs to be asked because it's a bit of a struggle. So if you want to find out more about this organization, it is www.canadianatheists.ca. Thank you for having us on, Neil, and hosting these wonderful after parties. Thanks to everyone in the chat for being here.
One of the great things about normalizing atheism is once people are accepting of you, it's much easier to get their babies so we can have more barbecues.
Yeah, Texas style.
No.
Hey, no, maybe you said sure, right?
Texas style barbecue.
Texas style. No. Russ is going to show up in the chat if you.
I'm saying it a third time. Texas style barbecue, and at least Oz will show up to make fun of him.
Hey, Dave's here.
Yeah.
Maybe he can join now.
All right. Why you got me up here, Mikey? It's your turn.
Me? Hi, I'm Grogu, the 604 Atheist. I run a channel telling people's deconversion stories. You can check me out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. My producer, Mikey Famine, hot guy. He has a podcast called The Bin Podcast, and that's every Thursday at 2 p.m. Central. It's a weekly wrap-up of everything crazy that has happened in world news. It's him and 4 of his international friends. And they're in L.A., Chicago, Essex in the UK, and Umeå, Sweden. So
and one from Canada today. I was on today.
Oh, yeah, I went to sleep during the after show. I was like, yeah, you kids can have it.
Yeah, sleep, Mikey.
I had a belly full of salmon. Mikey had a belly full of salmon. There's no way he could have stayed awake. And also, very exciting news. Tomorrow, Mikey Famine and some of his nerd friends are going to release their first episode of Nat 1 Heroes, which is our 5th edition D&D show. You guys are in for a fucking treat. This shit is funny. Even like I've been labeled the asshole of the show. I don't know where they were to get that. But it's super enjoyable. It's my first time ever playing D&D, and of course it's being fucking recorded, so everyone's going to be able to see it. So enjoy me sucking at D&D. I am a fucking noob, and I don't know my spells, and I'm not very talented at staying. I almost died in our 0 session. A fucking warg almost murdered me in cold blood because I kept rolling natural ones to attack it.
Was it just a regular warg or an enchanted warg?
It was a regular ass warg. I just couldn't hit it. I fucking couldn't hit its AC because I suck at rolling dice. But yes, that episode. Yeah, that episode's coming out tomorrow at 7 Central. The channel is Nat 1 Heroes, NAT, the number 1 and Heroes. So give us a sub, give us a watch. Or maybe hit us up on Patreon. Speaking of which, oh,
bye. I wouldn't do nothing. So, yeah, speaking of Patreon, want to thank all my patrons. You guys are awesome, and you are what helped me keep this show on the air. So thanks to all you guys. You're amazing, amazing people. Also, as this guy already gave all the spoilers, he and I are going to be doing the call-in show True North Talk, and you heard from him where you can find us, truenorthtalk.ca, and of course you can also find out more information about the show. I think you've got a little bit of something going on there on the atheist.ca, canadianatheist.ca, and there's all kinds of other links there too, which is all kinds of neat stuff for like the Atheist Frontier and all kinds of where we list your shows on those websites and stuff like
I'm
that.
on there.
Yep.
And I'm a member. I mean,
actually,
I'm anonymously.
Hold on. No, you're not anymore. So, I'm kidding. And as I've said before, also as well, don't forget the last Saturday of. Oh no, not that one first. The True North or the nonprofits is the one I want to mention first. Yes, Mike's like
you pretended like clicked and you started turning things on and off. Like you took us off of the screen and like. Yeah, it started moving shit.
Also, I actually hit buttons. Well,
yeah.
But it had to sound good.
I was like, oh, he wants this now. Wait, no, he doesn't. Wait, I don't know what's happening. Who am I?
I have no idea what this means.
What year is it?
Hogan.
Am I even alive?
How would I know?
Anywho, the nonprofits has been relaunched. It's one of the ACA shows. So check myself out, and Mikey's been on there before. Oh, sorry, knocking my microphone. And lots of folks, but there's lots of great people on that show. Jenna Miu, Martin, Jim Barrows has been on. Lots of folks have been on. So head over to the Nonprofits channel and give it a sub. And Sundays at 3 p.m. between Talk Heathen and Atheist Experience, you can see people like me and Mikey talking about all kinds of cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and the last Saturday of every month, we do a little show called Atheist Drinking Out Loud. It's myself and Andy, it's on his channel called Laughing in Disbelief. It says right there. And Seamus from the Free Thought Prophets, who the show that he does, which is really good as well. So that's about it, guys. So like I always say at the end of the after parties, like the late, great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And thank all you guys in the chat for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys next time.